Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Now, without further ado, please welcome the Venerable Geshe Dorji Damdul. I would now like to invite Minoti Didi to give his introduction as well as suggest the topic of this gathering.
Namaskar, Shikshantar. Wow, so nice to see all of you here. Okay, you can say hi. So, today is really indeed a very special day for me and for us. They've all vanished. There were more of them than maybe having a very special day for us as a student. Just like you are very close to your teachers, at least one or two teachers in school. You have this connection, you have this bond. So I'm so happy to have you meet our teacher today. I'm a student with Geshe Dorji Damdul in Tibet House. I'm studying my master's. And even that wasn't for the claps. It was to build a context so that you could know Geshe a bit. If I introduce Geshe, we start with right now, yes, he's the director of Tibet House. I don't know how many of you are aware of Tibet House, the cultural center for His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama. You're aware of it. So Geshe Dorji Damdul is the director there. And Geshe has worked as an interpreter and translator for His Holiness, the Dalai Lama in India and abroad. Just a bit about this term Geshe. You may have heard it and wondering, is it his name? It's actually a degree, like you have doctor. So Geshe finished his schooling and then studied to the Geshe degree, which can take anywhere between 18 to 20 years of study. And it is a study in Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist logic, Buddhist reason, And it's a lot of debate, so you have to defend your stand on that. And this is all based on texts which were written in Nalanda University, if you've heard of the erstwhile Nalanda University. Geshe has also been a fellow at Cambridge University, England. You would have heard of Cambridge. He's been a fellow there, and it's been a very rare opportunity to have a fellow there at Cambridge. And he has authored several books, scientific, philosophical, Buddhist, secular books. And while he has got the responsibility of the directorship of the Red House, Geshe also regularly gives teachings and lectures at the Red House and other universities and institutions. And his deep connect is actually with physics. How many physicians or physics students in your house here? How many of you love physics? Nobody? Nobody in physics? Now they all have, but how many love physics? You have physics is one thing, but love physics is another thing. Okay, we have a few loves for physics. So Geshe has interacted with a lot of the world's renowned physicists, and I think that is the unique ability he has. He teaches the Buddhist concepts with a lot of modern twist in a way that we can all comprehend. So now I think I will leave between you and Geshe. We will request Geshe to please teach. Geshe, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vinodiji. And anybody from the last meeting? Anyone from the earlier meetings? In the early 2 years I came here. Anyone who remembers that? Or you're not from here? Within the group? Okay. So yes, Devat and Vinodiji, your principal, in the introduction. I was in school. You were wondering that how come they leave into school? So I was like you, in school uniform, till class 12. And so you did school uniform? Okay, so I was in uniform, school uniform, more rigid than the Shikshantar students. And doing, what is your system? No?
ICS.
IC?
ICSE.
ICSE, and I did CBSE. And these two are the parallel balls. You getting it? And I was in class 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 years, as the ministry man said. Yes, I was particularly of interest, having interest in physics. Physics and mathematics were my major interests. And so having said this, the one thing which you may be wondering, that why do you not pursue physics if that is your interest in the school days, like class 11, but class 9, my mind was crazy of physics. Class 10 was settled mentally. Yes, this is my line, physics. And then board exam, and then class 11, more specialized in physics, and class 12, final board exam. I was so keen, for 4 years, so keen to join physics. This was my major thoughts, my major, the wish to become a physicist. Okay, so I don't want to tell this too much, and if you're interested, I'll be happy to discuss with you later during the questions session. Meanwhile, my talk, given that I speak for how long? 40 minutes? 45 minutes I'll speak, and then I will invite questions from the students. Feel free to ask any question. You getting it? Okay, feel free to ask me any question, and I'll be very happy. Okay, the question on philosophy, on science, or way of life, managing emotions, particularly the topic today is balancing studies, relationships, personal well-being without extremes. So that is the topic. And related to that, because it is so relevant, particularly class 9 and then class 10, 12, they are single exams, class 9 and 11, that's the age where we require to learn how to manage emotions. This is so important. So, but this might, any criteria might have it's not at all necessary that it should be connected with religion. If you keep aside religion, that will be even better for me. If you ask me questions which are purely secular, non-religious, and way of life, managing emotions, and what is your day-to-day life challenges in your life, if you can bring this up, this would be even better for me. So because I personally, when I enter into schools, colleges, universities, I prefer to maintain the secular spirit rather than going to religion. I'm not too keen on that part. Okay, so having said this, finally, our job is the topic chosen. This is just the right topic required for all of us, not only for you, even for my age, you will require these thoughts. And if you have any questions at the end, I'll be very happy to answer your questions. Okay, having said this, the first thing that we need to know is that in school, I know that because that I was in school, and so some of you are doing good in studies and very strong in academic studies, and some may not be so strong. And so people have different predispositions. Having said this, what's the purpose of life? This is something that we need to remember. Everyone, whether you are good in academic studies, or you are good in public relations, or you are, say, good, and oftentimes your strength, you may not be able to identify at this age, and later on, as you grow older, you may meet with some very experienced, wise people. They may be able to help you identify your strength. In short, what I'd like to tell you is that each one of us, whether you are very strong in academic studies or not, it doesn't matter. The purpose of life. But what the purpose of life is, this is a major question to us, and I'd like to ask a question to all of you, and I expect you to give an answer. So, before I ask the question to you, what's the purpose of life? I'd like to tell you that each one of us, we have incredible potential. Each one of us. You may feel that, oh, I'm not really good in my studies, I'm not really anything. You may feel like that, but this is your wrong assumption. You have incredible potential inside. Each one of us, we have incredible potential inside. So, this is how I like to begin my talk. And then the next part is the question, what do you think is the purpose of life? Anyone? What do you think is the purpose of life? Just raise your hand and wait a minute. Just speak your mind. Speak your mind. There's no hard and fast rule to say that this is the correct answer, this is the wrong answer. Over here. To be happy. Very good. Over there. Same. Anyone? Quick. What do you think?
To die peacefully.
To die peacefully. Yes.
To leave an impact on the world.
To leave.
An impact.
To leave an impact on the world. To leave an impact on the world. Very good. Anyone else? Over there. Have fun. Have fun. Down there. To feel alive. Huh? What is the question? What is your answer? To feel alive. Okay, to feel alive. Anyone else? Anyone? Yes.
To make mistakes.
To make mistakes. Don't make too many mistakes. Okay, make mistakes. I would say maybe what you're saying is to learn from mistakes. That is amazing. I would say this is so good. You know, to learn from mistakes. Don't be scared of making mistakes. But we learn from mistakes. Yes. The boy there? Yes.
To be happy.
We're happy. Perfect. Very good. Anyone else? Yes.
To be satisfied.
To be satisfied. Very good. Anyone? Okay, good, good. Yes.
To achieve your goals.
Fine.
To achieve your goals.
Which goal?
Anything, and your goals, your own goals. You've set for yourself.
For you, what's the goal?
Be successful in life.
Successful how? In painting?
Make my parents proud.
Proud because of your painting? Because of singing? Or because of your games? Video games?
Video games, sports.
Sports. Okay. So be very precise. Very good. Anyone else? Okay, thus far the answer that you gave is just amazing. Very good. So let us listen to what His Holiness the Dalai Lama had to say. His Holiness 2008, he was invited to give a public address in Delhi University. How many of you have been to Delhi University campus? Raise hands. Delhi University campus, IIT and Delhi University are different. Okay, Delhi University, good. Okay, this is not campus, not the Delhi. His Holiness the Dalai Lama was invited. So here, by the way, here's the photograph of His Holiness. And His Holiness was asked the same question. After the talk, one young girl, to the question answer session, asked His Holiness, what is the purpose of life? And His Holiness, many of you, answer that he gave, exactly this is what His Holiness gave. And of course, His Holiness, his thoughts, they're so deep. And we all, you answer that you gave, this is just amazing. It will go deeper. So what His Holiness said, just see if you agree with what His Holiness said. And if you agree, just go deeper to see how His Holiness goes deep. What His Holiness said is that we live on hope. How many of you, every day you wake up, you hope for a beautiful day? Raise hands. Every day you wake up, you hope for a beautiful day, nice day. Raise hands. Not half, full. Very good. Okay. So, what about those who did not raise hands? Just to let their life pass? Or, oh, their life should be beautiful, better day today, or a good day today, or a meaningful day today. So His Holiness said that we live on hope, number one. We live in hope. Number two, we hope for happiness. So many of you give the answer, happiness. We hope for happiness. And whatever answer which seems deviating from what His Holiness said, don't think that your answer is incorrect. Because what you are saying, say if you look at it from different angle, for example, say Mount Kailash, those living to the east of Mount Kailash will say that this mountain on the west. Those living on the west of the Mount Kailash will say this is mountain on the east. If they're talking the same mountain, you agree? Talking the same mountain, describing as the east mountain, not the west mountain, but actually it's the same. Because your perspectives can differ. So likewise, the answer that His Holiness gave, if your answer seems to have to go in a little different form or different direction, don't think that your answer is wrong. Oh, His Holiness is a big person, celebrity in the world, world-renowned leader. and my answer differs from him, my answer may be wrong. For example, Albert Einstein would say E equals mc squared, and you say E equals mc cubed. Of course, your answer is wrong. But the answer that his students gave and answer that you gave, if they seem to go in divergence, don't think that your answer is wrong. Think more. And I'm sure that you grow and your answer will merge with their His Holiness's answer. Okay, so having said this, His Holiness said that we live in hope and we hope for happiness. Therefore, the purpose of life is a genuine happiness. A genuine happiness. So with this in mind, what I would say is that what His Holiness taught us, the genuine happiness, the purpose of life, His Holiness, we can put it in two lines. One is that your life, be kind to yourself. Okay, how many of you, it makes sense to you, be kind to yourself? Makes sense? How many of you want to be kind to yourself? Makes sense? How many like to be kind to yourself? Makes sense? Very good. But I said be kind to yourself, and then today is 2025, 2035, 10 years later, you will end up yourself in, say, competing colleges, universities, and then you remember that, oh, now my life is so miserable. I remember when I was in Shikshantar school, there was one monk teacher came and who told us, be kind to ourselves, now I should be kind, and you go to drink alcohol. Meant to be kind to yourself. Oh, my life is so miserable. If I drink alcohol, then I will forget it. I'll forget this. You remember the first line, be kind to yourself, but you don't remember the second line. The second line says, be wisely kind to yourself. You getting it? Be wisely kind to yourself. Don't forget it. So, what does it mean by be kind to yourself? Be kind to yourself means be happy. Make sure that you're a happy person. The next line, be wisely kind to yourself. Don't do those things which will make you more miserable. To drink alcohol, it may make you forget, temporarily you are high, you are a little tipsy. Okay, you are learning this word tipsy now? Or you already know this before? Boys and girls? Right? Okay. Okay. So it's also like I'm teaching the wrong thing. You're getting it. Okay, I'll share a story. I'll share a story. In the monastery, there was a big monastery with thousands of monks. And the disciplinarian. So in school is a disciplinarian? Okay. So there in the monastery there's a disciplinarian who's very, very powerful. And he told the monks, thousands of monks together in monk hall, and he said that monks, very soon there's going to be football competition happening. No monk is allowed to go there to watch it. No monk is allowed to go watch the football. So the discipline is very powerful, and he made the rule. Then, when the football started, then discipline went to check if there's any monk there. And there was one senior monk watching the football. And the discipline was very, very angry. Very angry. And in the hall, again, he scolded the monk that you are a very senior monk and you are the one who broke the rule. And the monk said, Dad, sir, it is not okay, look. Sir, it is not my mistake, it's your mistake. The monk said, it is not my mistake, it's the discipline, your mistake. And the discipline said, how is it my mistake? And the monk said that I did not know that there's a football happening. I did not know there's a football happening. You made the announcement in the hall that there's football happening. Then I became so curious to go to watch. So it's not my mistake, it's your mistake. You made the announcement. You're getting it? Okay, so what I'm saying is that they say that so you think that by drinking, then I will be a little happy. He said that you should be happy, but by drinking, it makes you feel temporary happiness, but it damages your life. So this is not being kind to yourself. It is very unkind to yourself. So this person's first line, 8. The boys and girls, what's the first line? Be kind to yourself. But second line, be wisely kind to yourself. Do those things which will actually make you happy, which will not destroy you. The next question is, what will make me happy? This next question. You getting it? What will make me happy? So some of us may think that, oh, look at this girl is very very good in studies. Look at this boy, he's very good in studies, he's very successful. I'm so hopeless person. We may think like this. So, no, okay, listen to this. Nobody can fail you. Nobody can fail you. Only you can fail yourself. Don't forget it. Nobody can fail you. Only you can fail yourself. What did I say? Nobody can fail you. Only you can fail yourself. Even if thousands of people say that you're a failure, you're not good at anything, nobody can fail you. How will you fail yourself? When you say that I'm hopeless, I cannot do anything. This is the greatest of the failure. You getting it? Now, the next question is that they say, then if they say, if nobody can fail me, then how should I succeed in my life? How should I succeed in my life without going to the extremes? Like the personal well-being, balance your studies and so forth. What should I be doing? For this, the first thing that you need to remember is that the same, we are all like say a poor person and in a small hut is very poor, simple hut. But underneath the ground, there is a hidden treasure. Underneath the ground, what is there? There's a hidden treasure. You get it? There's a hidden treasure. Now, do you agree with me? As long as you don't discover the hidden treasure, you remain a beggar. The moment you discover the treasure, you may be the richest person in the world. Do you agree? Do you agree? Let me say this once more. Say, as long as you don't discover this treasure under the treasure, you remain as a beggar. The moment you discover that you are not a beggar anymore, you can be a very rich person. Do you agree? Okay. Now we are all like that. We all have the hidden treasure. Believe it or not, even though you may think that I'm a hopeless person, but he's very good in studies, she's very good in studies, he's very good in sport, he's very good in sport, she's very good in sport, I'm not good at anything, You may feel like this. It is underestimating yourself. You are underestimating yourself. You have a hidden treasure. Everybody has a hidden treasure. Everybody has a hidden treasure. So now the next is how to make this hidden treasure come out. How to make this hidden treasure come out. So what did we say was the purpose of life? To be happy. To be genuinely happy. So same, some people. Okay, how many of you let us be very honest, how many of you like to be somebody like, okay, how many of you know this, what is this girl's name, the singer? Very famous singer?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Wow, Shikshantar is not behind. Shikshantar is up to date. This is amazing. Up to date Shikshantar. Okay. So, Taylor Swift. How many of you really admire Taylor Swift? Raise hands. How many really? Wow, she's very famous. Or how many admire Ronaldo? How many admire Messi? Okay, okay. I can see that. Okay. So we see that. Look. Say, just believe it or not, you may think that if I become like a Messi, I'll be very happy. If I become like a Christian, I'll be very happy. But believe it or not, many of the famous people, they want to be a common person. They want to be a common person because they don't have the privacy. The moment they go out, paparazzi chase them. You know that? So they don't have their privacy. Now they want to be like a common people, common person. Common people, they want to be celebrity. This is irony. You're getting it? So now the person is those celebrities, they think that if I can go anywhere very freely without paparazzi, I'll be so happy. So they think that they get the happiness from the common person. Common people, they think if I become Messi, the world will know me. If I become Ronaldo, the world will know me. If I become Taylor Swift, the world will know me. If I become Anwar Hassan, the world will know me. So this is what you think. Whereas they think that if they are an ordinary person, they'll be happier. So finally, do you agree with me? Okay, I'll check if Shikshantar, you are intellectually smart. I'll check. Say, in short, it's not about whether you are like Messi or not Messi. It's about your happiness. For some people, they think that if I become like Messi, I'll be happy. Some people they think that no, if you become Messi, then you don't have the privacy. You can enjoy the common people's life. So they prefer to be common. So happiness is the number one, the benchmark for the purpose of life. Happiness. How many of you feel that this makes sense? You have resonance? This makes sense. Very good. Okay. So with this, finally your happiness. Anybody can have the maximum happiness, even if you, for example, like say, the Albert Einstein, extremely genius in studies, but I don't think he knows football. I don't know. He plays music, piano, but I don't know. He knows football, to play football. I don't know. The thing is that it doesn't mean that he knows everything. So likewise, everybody has. So with the first of the knowledge in physics, we think that he's a very happy person. Finally, you are looking for the happiness, and everybody has the capacity to get the maximum happiness. Even though you know Albert Einstein, you can set the maximum happiness. Even though you know Messi, you can set the maximum happiness. Everybody has that thing. So for this, what is required is we need to manage emotions. Finally, whether you're happy or not, even the celebrities. How many know that many of the celebrities, they go through deep depression? Understand? How many of you know that? Yes, this is reality. Many celebrities who come out with million followers, this million followers, so forth, even the moment they get out of the camera at their own house, they're in deep depression. Which means deep inside they're not happy. You're getting it? And many celebrities, they take extreme steps. This is very sad. So now next is managing the emotions. You're going to manage emotions. Those people, what do you mean by be kind to yourself and be wisely kind to yourself? Who are those wise people? These are the most successful people. Many of you said that to be successful in your life. So what is the mark of being successful? Somebody who is able to be wise, wisely kind to yourself. This is the most successful people. And this person may not necessarily be best in football, best in the say, music, best in the physics, best in this, that. Not necessary. Everybody has the capacity to be the happier. And some people who are celebrities, they may not be deep inside, they're so poor in happiness. Okay, I want to share you a story. I want to know how many of you know this story. There was a man, he found a big chunk of gold. And then everybody was asking, what are you going to do with this gold? He said that I want to give it to the poorest person in our kingdom. It was a many years ago story. I want to give it to the poorest person in the kingdom. And the next day, he gave it to the king. Everybody was amazed, shocked. And you said that you would give this to the poorest person, but you give it to the richest person. And he replied, poor and rich is not determined by how much you have. Poor and rich is determined by the degree of the craving, the quest, the thirst. You're more thirsty means that you want more water. So perhaps in that place the king must be having a greatest of the craving. So therefore, when the craving means that I want more, he's not satisfied. There's someone says satisfaction. He's not satisfied with what he has. He will more. So therefore, he is deprived of the things. Deprived meaning he's poor. He's deprived of the things that he's seeking. So therefore, it's not about becoming like a Messi or like Alvarez. So forth. These are the means. These are the means for you to be happy. The means and the end is so different. What's the difference between means and the end? Anyone? What's the difference between means and the end? Anyone? Hey, Shikshantar. No one. Oh. Yes, over there.
Means is the method and the end is the result.
Wonderful, amazing. Means, hey, the Shikshantar. Hey, Shikshantar, you want to make proud of your school? You have to give good answers. So this boy, you have a good answer. What's your name?
Karthik.
Say it again.
Karthik.
Karthik.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So what is that means is the method and the end is the result. Very good. So all these things are good in studies and they are the means. And the method, these are the means, the method, and the end, the result is your happiness. Your happiness. So this happiness, everyone has the capacity to be the happiest person. Okay, the next question is that, so how do you do that? How can I be happy? Okay, how many agree with me that, tell me, what is happiness? Anyone? What is happiness? Okay, the girl here. What is happiness? You said love. Yes? Huh? Say it again. No, you said something. Okay, anyone else? Yes.
It's an emotion.
Happiness is an emotional state. Anyone else? What do you mean by happiness? The girl over there? Huh? Contentment. Very good. Happiness is contentment. Very good. Anyone else? What is happiness? Satisfaction. Very good. Satisfaction. Anyone else? The girl over there?
Being able to find something good about someone or something and appreciate it.
Being able to find good in something or somebody or something and be able to appreciate it. These are made very good. Anyone else? What is happiness? What is meant by happiness to you? Anyone? Okay, no one. No one. Yes?
Learning to accept life as it is.
Learning to accept life as it is. This is a good. Okay. Good. But okay. The boy over there, yes.
Love of any kind, like romantic or platonic.
Love of any kind, like romantic or?
Platonic, like with your friends
Okay.
or family.
Okay, family, friends, and so forth. Very good. It means, yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. Overall speaking, I see that we got good answer. So, happiness is something, don't forget it. I told you one very important thing, that is that each one of us, whatever is your potential, we all have the capacity to feel the happiest person. And that potential, as this boy said, is about managing your emotions, managing emotions. And who can do that? Who can do that? Everyone is not that, oh, he's very good in studies, he can manage emotions better. Not necessary. Oh, he's very famous footballer, he can manage emotions. Not necessary. Anybody who is successful managing emotions, that is the happiest person. Okay, now, with this mind, having said this, let's say about the emotions, a little bit, about emotions. Okay, let's say let's talk about emotions. What do you mean by emotion? Anyone? Anyone? What does it mean by emotion? This could be a little complicated. What do you mean by emotion? Yes?
Something which you mentally feel.
Something which you mentally feel, and the girl? Yes, you, the girl. What is emotion? Something which you mentally feel. Very good. Anyone else? This is a little more technical. Anyone?
It's a reaction to something. It's a reaction to something.
It's a mental reaction to something. Very good. Very good. You have to think. For example, like this school, unlike many other schools, what they teach us, the teachers just teaches you, and then you just become absorber. You don't think. But this school teaches us how to think. You getting it? So if you think, your thinking grows. And if you don't think, your intelligence will not grow. So therefore, like what this boy said, the other boy said, you are thinking. It's difficult. I said it's difficult. But there's no the right or wrong answer. It's all correct. But things that you have to think. Okay. So let me tell you, how many of you heard about Charles Darwin? Raise hands. How many of you heard about Charles Darwin? Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory. Raise hands. How many heard it? Okay, class 9, you expected. Class 9, class 11, of course. You expected to know Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory. Okay, did you study Charles Darwin in class 9? Yes, no? Class 9? No? Class 11? 11? Of course, yes. Okay, by the way, I'm happy that many of you raised hands. According to Charles Darwin, managing emotions, Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory. Emotion, saying 0.3 million years ago, 0.3 million years ago, the Homo sapiens came. What is Homo sapien? Shikshantar.
They were the first humans, Homo sapiens, yes, right?
Okay, so one of the ways says out of the first human, and here says modern day human, and this says yes, Homo sapien is a human being, but the modern day human being. Humans, before the Homo sapien, Neanderthal, there are various human forms are there. So Homo sapien is the most the modern day human beings from Homo sapiens. Homo sapien, how many years since Homo sapien came on planet Earth? 0.3
billion years ago.
0.3 billion years. Very good. Which class? 9. Class 9. That's very impressive, Shikshantar. Very impressive. You getting it? Okay, good. 0.3 billion years. Okay. What is the age? Now I'm going to check. Before you say Shikshantar, you have to say something. You getting it? My question to you is, what is the age of the planet Earth? Shikshantar, not tell me. Hey, those who said Shikshantar, I'm going to check if you're really from Shikshantar. Just don't say Shikshantar, you have to say something. What is the age of the planet Earth? Yes, the boy there? Okay, good. Mobile alarm, no, very good. Otherwise, good search.
4.5 billion.
Say it again.
4.5 billion.
Okay. What's your name?
Karthik Verma.
Okay, same person. Karthik is correct. Is correct. Say, listen. Listen. Okay, before you say Shikshantar, you have to say something meaningful. You getting it? And this was said it. 4.5 billion years. This age of planet Earth. Next question. What is the age of? Okay, you are hiding some mobiles? Okay. What's the age of the? Okay. First organism on the planet Earth. What's the age of the first organism on the planet Earth? Shikshantar. Hey. Shikshantar. Hey, let's Shikshantar go on. Yes, Shikshantar. No, Shikshantar. What is the age of the first organism on the planet Earth? Huh? No, sorry. Good attempt, thank you.
3.5
Okay, what's your name? Geshe. Okay.
Bacteria. It must have been a bacteria.
Okay. Over there, the boy over there.
300 million. 300 million years.
Sorry. Here.
50 million years.
No, sorry. Here. 2 years. No. Okay. The girl there. 4 million. 1.4 million. 4 billion. 4.4 billion. Okay, I would say that this girl shot 4.4 billion years, and this boy is the lacking 0.5 billion. Otherwise, two of them are very close. It is the planet Earth, 4.5 billion years of planet Earth. Planet Earth, not organism. First organism on the planet Earth, organism ages only 4 billion years. He said 3.5 and she said 4.4 billion. They're very close. Very close. Thank you. And then this boy said, Karthik, he said 4.5 for the Earth. Okay, that's quite impressive. I'm very impressed. Okay, thank you. That's very impressive. Now let's see. Why I'm asking these questions is because we're talking about emotions. So emotions, okay. Let's be very honest. You're happy, not happy is about your emotions. You agree? Raise hands. You're happy or not happy is determined by your emotions. It's not about how much you have. Raise hands. It's about your emotions. Very good. I'm so glad. Okay. Now with the emotions, say my first question to you is, let's say that the emotions I can broadly classify into two categories. One which is very sad emotions, unpleasant emotions, and the pleasant emotions, happiness, joy, and unpleasant emotions like sadness, fear, and so forth. Okay, so give me some examples of the pleasant emotions, wholesome emotions. Anyone? Quick. Happiness. What else? Joy. Okay, now and now you're looking for the synonyms. Excitement, very good. As well as satisfaction, very good. Mindfulness, very good. Okay, Shikshantar. Okay, Shikshantar. What are the wholesome emotions? What emotions you get when you from your parents? What emotions you get when you come to school? Tell me. Sadness. Okay, so say the undesirable emotions like sadness and anger, jealousy, fear, craving, lust. What else? So desirable emotions like compassion, contentment, and so forth. So we see that emotions, there are two classes of emotions, one which is desirable or wholesome, and one is undesirable or unwholesome. Then the next question is that can we have the desirable emotions all the time where all the undesirable emotions are removed? Undesirable emotions give rise to fear. Okay, how many you like to have fear in your life? Raise hands. How many like to have fears in your life? Raise hands. Fears. Okay, this girl over there. This girl, do you have a fear? Fear. Yes. Yeah, you have fears in your life? You have fear, yes, of course. We all have fears. My question is, how many you like to have the fears? Okay, how many don't like to have fears? Raise hands. No, fear I don't like. Raise hands. I don't like fears. Raise hands. Very good. Okay, most of us. The next question is, can we get rid of the fears completely? Okay, now I will not judge you. You tell me. How many like to say, oh, we cannot get rid of fears completely? Raise hands. How many you think that we cannot get rid of fears completely? Okay. How do you think that it is possible to get rid of all the fears? Possible, raise hands. Okay. Now what is very important is, okay, now tell me, you tell me, how to judge it? How to judge who's correct? Some say it's possible, some say it's not possible. How to judge? Shikshantar. Hey, Shikshantar. How to judge? How to judge? If I say, yes, it's possible, and somebody says, no, it's not possible, how would you judge?
Debate.
Debate about it. Yes, this is debating. You have to debate. You have to bring your points of view. You getting it? This is what's your name? Arun. Very good point. Thank you. So likewise, you have to debate in the mind. You have to debate in the mind. Some say, okay, don't be too rigid. When you say, no, it's not possible, it's fine. And some say, yes, it's possible, it's fine. But don't think that, don't be rigid. Don't be like somebody who is extremely rigid person. Be flexible. Okay, it can be possible. At this point we can be correct. My point of view we can be wrong, or my point of view can be correct. Others can be wrong. So how to do that? Debate within yourself. If possible, debate with other people and take the wisdom from others. You getting it? And you also debate within yourself. Okay, for this, what happened in Cambridge? The Minodaji told you that I was in Cambridge University. So what happened? Not in Cambridge. I was in Cambridge, but before that, I was okay. The way after that, I was came through. I was sent to America to work on a book by His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Professor, a world-renowned psychologist, Professor Paul Ekman. Those of you later, if you want to join psychology, if you want to take psychology as a subject, you must know this name, Professor Paul Ekman. And he's a world-renowned psychologist he is also referred to as the pioneer. What is a pioneer? The first person who spoke about the micro-facial expression reading. Let me repeat it. First person to spoke about micro-facial expression reading. You getting it? He's world-renowned psychologist. And this psychologist, he interviewed His Holiness total within a span of 4 years, like 54 hours of interview with the students within a span of 3 or 4 years. Then this interview came into book, the book, the title which is emotional awareness. We talk about emotions. Emotional awareness. Okay, so with this, okay, so 2008. How many are not born? 2008. Who are not born? Not born 2008. Which year you born? Which year? 2011. Okay, so most of you are not born. Say in 2008, I was in America with Professor Paul Ekman. And I was there, Office of His Holiness sent me there to make sure that the book, which has the voice of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and voice of Professor Paul Ekman, the book, His Holiness's voice, the voice there is accurate. So for that, I was sent there to check. And I was with Professor Paul Ekman, and we met. And then one evening was meeting with all these senior psychologists. So for me to meet with Professor Paul Ekman plus other psychologists. And this question, whether or not we can have 100% happiness. How many you said not possible? Raise hands. I think it's not possible. Raise hands. Okay, how many of you will say that, oh, I think it's possible? Raise hands. Okay, some say it's possible, some say not possible. Now look, this is a question that came here. So, the Professor was going to ask me to introduce myself, what I'm doing, to his psychologist colleagues. Then I told him, I told the group, all senior psychologists, that we can't have 100% happiness. And then one lady psychologist raised his hand and told me that this is not possible. 100% happiness is not possible. You getting it? So, listen. For me, who said it's possible? I should not be rigid. I should not be stubborn. I should listen to others. So that's how I can grow. Others should also listen to others for them to grow. So those of you who said that no, it's not possible, 100% happiness is not possible. How many of you have seen your parents crying? Raise hands. How many have seen your parents crying in tears? Raise hands. Okay. How many of you shed tears? Raise hands. How many of you cried tears? How many of you cried with tears? Okay. Okay, this girl I will ask. Why did you cry? Happiness or sadness? Sadness. Okay, sadness. Raise hands those who said I cried. You cried in your life? You cried? This boy cried? Hey, this boy with the white t-shirt. White t-shirt. You cried, not cried? You never cried. Huh? No reason, but you cried in the past. Okay. So what about this girl? You cried? Yeah. Out of sadness, out of happiness? Sadness. Okay, we cried out of sadness. When you cried out of sadness, how many are not happy? Raise hands. I don't want to cry. Raise hands. I don't want to cry with sadness. Raise hands. I don't want to cry. Okay. Good. Thank you. Now, I said that all these tears can be stopped. And okay, if there's a possibility for you to help your parents to stop the tears, right? Stop your parents from shedding tears, from becoming sad. How many of you would be happy to do that? Raise hands. Let me ask the question again if you do not follow me. If you have the potential powers to stop the tears of your parents, or to stop the sadness of parents, how many of you would be happy to do that? Raise hands. Okay, what about others? You want your parents to continue to shed tears? Okay, otherwise your hands is just half. Okay, so I'm sure that you don't want to love your parents so much. You don't want to So I said that tears can just start. And this one lady psychologist, she said that this is not possible. This is not possible. Then I told her why. Then she said, Charles Darwin. Okay, now comes Charles Darwin. According to Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory, these emotions, attachment, anger, jealousy, fear, these emotions, these are number one, these are instincts. Number one, these are instincts. Instincts means it's not that we created it. It just came through our instinct, through years of evolution from 4 billion years ago. Unicellular organism, the first unicellular organism on planet Earth is as old as 4 billion years. So, from there, gradually the emotions evolved. Emotions evolved gradually. Emotions evolved. So, all the 4 billion years of, say, the mutation, the transformation, change, the emotional transformation, now allowed us to have this experience, the fear, anxiety, attachment, anger, jealousy, and so forth. These are evolutionary effects. These are not what we create. So therefore they are, number one, instincts. You cannot get rid of them. Number two is very important. Okay, particularly those of you doing the taking biology, you have to know this. These are the evolutionary gifts. These are evolutionary gifts. Without these, okay, is there anyone who knows, according to Charles Darwin, what's the purpose of the species? What's the purpose of life for Charles Darwin? Anyone? Okay, Shikshantar. According to Charles Darwin, what's the purpose of the species? Okay, go there.
Survival.
Okay, I'm just saying good. Good means 60% correct. I'm going to say good. I say good. Okay, the boy here. Okay, anyone there? Yes. Okay, yeah, the boy here. With the yes. Good.
I think Darwin said the purpose of the organism is to like reproduce.
Yes, to continue the species. You getting it? Reproduce this. Just the purpose is to continue the species. This is what Charles Darwin said. This is the. I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed by Shikshantar. Okay, what did I say? Many people they even don't know the compliment that he gave to Shikshantar. You don't know your compliment. What did I say? I'm quite impressed by Shikshantar with good answers. Okay, so for Charles Darwin, the purpose of life is just to reproduce, continue the species. Okay, now to continue the species, we require these emotions. Okay, how many agree with me that if you are angry, you're not happy? Raise hands. If you're angry, you're not happy. If you're in fear, you're not happy. Raise hands. Yes. So in a way, what this lady psychologist is saying is that to have 100% happiness is not possible because we have these emotions that result, for example, like anger, fear. These emotions you cannot get rid of these emotions. The moment you have these emotions, you are never happy. This is what she said. We require these emotions for your survival. The girl there said it, for survival and to continue your species. Okay, so now the question is, can we get rid of these emotions which make us sad, unhappy? So, according to Charles Darwin, it's impossible. But the Buddha, 2,500 years ago, said it is possible. So when you say possible, you have to ask, what should you ask? How? Very good. You have to know. You have to learn how to ask the correct question. You get it? If you say there's no, it's not possible. Finish. Very negative. But if you say yes, possible, you have to ask the question, how is it possible? Okay. So for this, Pull your two hands out. Pull your two hands out. Pull your two hands out. Okay. Hey, and do what I'm doing. Okay, very good, very good. What happened? Sound of the clap erupted with the two hands coming together. The next, only one hand out. Okay, don't be naughty. Don't be naughty. I'm saying it again. Don't be naughty. Hey, don't be naughty. Shikshantar, don't be naughty. Hey, this morning I had a session with class 4 and 5. They are amazing. Now the seniors, don't be naughty. Juniors, they are amazing. Seniors, don't be naughty. Okay, with one hand, so do what I'm doing. I said, don't be naughty. Which means, just do it yourself, don't do it with somebody else. Don't do it with somebody else. Very good. Now my question to you. Okay, question to you is very important, very quick. I don't have much time now. Okay, I don't have much time. We have to find this out. Now look, that all our emotions, just as the two hands come together, and the you are not a class 4 or 5 class, that's good. Class 9 and 11 behaving like class 4 or 5 students. Okay, so when the two hands come together, the sound erupted. So this sound is a metaphor for all our sadness, our miseries. And just as this sound is possible with the two hands coming together, all our miseries are possible with the two factors coming together, external factors and internal factors. All our problems, sadness, anger, agitation, depression, anxiety, all the problems, they arise because of two factors, external factors and internal factors. Very good. So these two come together, then our miseries erupt. Whereas with one hand, only with one hand, no sound. So only with external factors, without the internal factors, your misery stops. The sound of the misery stops. So this is the technique which we learn from the Buddha, where you stop. It's not about Buddhism. It's about the technique which the Buddha discovered. How should we stop the sound of clap? By remove one of the two hands. You can remove both hands. It's fine. But you remove one hand, it's good enough. So now tell me, all the problems, how many external factors are there which make you unhappy? How many external factors are there which make us unhappy? Many. How many agree with, what's your name? Sayu. What's your name? Sariyu. Okay. Sariyu said there are many external factors, infinite external factors. That's true. And how many internal factors there? There are only two internal factors. Which is wiser? To remove internal factors or external factors? External factors, the innumerable external factors. Internal factors, there are only two internal factors. Which is wiser to remove? External, there are infinite factors. Internal, there are only two. Which is wiser to remove? Internal. To remove internal factors is wiser. You're getting it? Is wiser. Okay. How do you want to prove that you are wise to know Shikshantar? Raise hands. How do you want to make Shikshantar proud of you saying that, okay, so I'm going to impress him to give a good impression of Shikshantar by proving myself as a wise boy or girl. Raise hands. Or you're not interested in Shikshantar, okay, fine. Someone has finished my school, finish. Then who cares, Shikshantar? Raise hands. Who cares? I do care, listen. I do care, Shikshantar, I do care. Okay, what about those who do not raise hand? Care, not care? Carefree? Right? I don't care. Right? Okay, so now listen. Say the okay. So we want to be wise. Now, how many think that you are wise enough? Presents? How many think you are wise enough? You're not stupid. Presents? How many you think you're not stupid? Presents? Okay, good. Okay, nobody wants to be stupid. Okay, I'll check. Shall I prove that you're stupid? Shall I prove that you're stupid? Shall I prove that you're stupid? You want to take it? You want to take the challenge? You want to take the challenge? Okay, this girl said yes. This girl said yes. You want to take the challenge? I'll prove that, and you to prove that Shikshantar is not stupid. How do you want to prove that Shikshantar is not stupid? Present? How do you prove that Shikshantar is not stupid? Only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ready? Okay, ready? Okay. So now tell me, who's stupid and who's wise? The one who is thinking of, we say, there's a poisonous tree growing there, there's a poisonous tree growing there, and through the wind going through the tree, you have skin rashes, so you have to remove the tree. So the wind through the leaves, wind through the leaves, making your skin rashes on the skin. Then, say one person keeps remove the leaf one by one. And another person uprooting the tree. Who's stupid? The one who removed the leaves one by one. One by one remove the leaves. Today you remove that with a 400. And then again after 1 week, 10,000 leaves grow. You can have this as stupid or wise. Stupid or wise? This person. Stupid. You can get, so okay, shall I prove you stupid or wise? Hey, you ready? You want to take a challenge? Hey, Shikshantar, what happened? You want to take a challenge? They're scared. They don't want to take a challenge. So, do you think you're wise or stupid? You're wise, right? You're wise. Shall I check it? Vinodji, you're still so scared. Very scared. Okay, they're scared. They don't want to take a challenge. So in the morning they do the challenge. The morning, class 4 and 5, they do the challenge. I see this, they're scared. Okay, just go there. You want to take a challenge? Okay. So look, now let's do the exercise to see whether you are wise or stupid. Okay? Ready? Okay, boys and girls, you ready now? Okay, you are ready. I'm glad. Okay, let's check it. And then, so meanwhile, who's wise? The wise are those people who know that you're stupid, they are wise people. Because they know what they don't know. Stupid people, they think that they know everything. So if you think that you're stupid, you're not stupid. You're wise. Don't be scared. Okay, ready? Okay, what happened? They're scared. Still scared. Ready? Okay, let's do one exercise. Let's do quickly. Let's do one exercise. Exercise is that. Let us do a solve a mathematical problem. And mathematical problem, don't be scared. Math, very scary. Don't be scared. It's plus minus only, plus minus. No multiplication, no division, nothing. Only plus minus. Plus, the number is less than 5. Easy. Can you do that? Only plus minus. And number is less than 4. Easy. You can do that? Okay, do it. Now do the calculation mentally and give an answer only when I ask you what's the answer. Till that point, do everything mentally. Ready? Okay, good. This is to check if you are smart or not smart, if you are stupid or not stupid. Okay. 2 plus 2 plus. Hey! What happened? Don't get too excited. Okay, let's do it again. Don't talk to anybody, just do the calculation mentally and tell me the answer only when I ask for the answer. Till that point, do everything mentally. Ready? 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. What's the answer? Very good. Okay. This is not complete. Hey, look. This is not complete. Wait, this is not complete. Now the second half is left. You just passed the first 50%. You scored 50 only 50 out of 100. Now the remaining 50 is left. Ready? Same. Again, do everything, and you cannot write it. You cannot write it. You getting it? Okay. You can write it. Do it mentally. Ready? Okay. Don't talk. Give an answer only when I ask for an answer. Then you give an answer. Till that one, do everything mentally. Don't talk to each other. Ready? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 Hey, don't shout. Don't shout. Don't shout. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2. What's the answer?
0.
No. This is just a blind.
11.
The blind yes. No. Okay, look. Okay. If this is, don't worry. The difference is answer, don't worry. Okay. My question to you is that why in the first case you got the correct answer, why in the second case you do not get the correct answer? Raise hand. The girl over there. Yes. Okay. How many agree with me that what's your name? What Alia said is that what I said is the way too fast. I said too fast. Raise hands. You agree with me? You agree with Alia? Okay. How many of you now the next part? Now the real test. How many agree with me that I said it's fast? That's true. It's external, internal. External. And internal, your brain works slow. Internal. You getting it? But you blame the external. You do not blame the internal. You getting it? You do not blame my brain works slow. I'm sorry. You didn't say that. You said fast. It's external. Which is responsible? External and internal. Both are responsible. You getting it? If I put this exercise on the computer, it will give the answer correctly. It never said that you said fast. You getting it? So therefore, but you blame only external, you do not blame the internal. So who's wiser? The one who's remove only the leaves, or the one who uproots? Uprooting is smart and remove the leaves is stupid. So those who blame the external is stupid. Okay, don't worry. Now you discovered that you're stupid. Anybody who discovered that you're stupid is a wise person. Who's wise? You're wise. So you discovered you're stupid. That you're wise. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, very good. Now the next question is, what are the internal factors? What are internal factors? If you learn how to manage internal factors, then your emotions are in control. The studies, everything becomes very effective. What are the internal factors? Internal factors, there are only two. Hey, internal factors, there are two. One is selfishness, and one is ignorance. Selfishness and ignorance. These are the two internal factors which stop us from managing our emotions successfully. Anybody who is selfish, you are not happy, your family members are not happy, and your school is not happy. Anybody what's the opposite of selfishness? Kindness. What's the opposite of selfishness? Anyone? Kindness, compassion. So anybody who's more compassionate and kind, these people they are the happiest people, and they will make the whole surrounding happy. The parents will be happy. The school will be happy. Okay. Other one is ignorance. What is the ignorance? Ignorance is not knowing, ignorance is stupidity. It's the ignorance. So you get the ignorance with wisdom, with knowledge. You remove the selfishness by practice of compassion. So, in other words, Shikshantar here, what we do is that we learn, we grow our intelligence, we grow knowledge, plus we grow our compassion. If these two things happen in your life, you are truly the Shikshantar, torchbearer of compassion and wisdom. Okay, thank you. Now I'd like to invite some questions. Questions? You have? Questions? Okay, the girl over there.
Isn't the wise one who doesn't come near the tree?
Say it again.
Isn't the wise one who doesn't come near the tree because they know they will get ashes?
Is it the wise one who comes near the tree?
Who doesn't come?
Okay. So let's say that the Shikshantar school is next to the poisonous tree. You have to come to the school. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? No question. But the answer is very good. The girl. Answer given is very good. Yes. If there's a poisonous tree, don't try to go near closer. Stay away. This is wise. Very good. Anyone else? Okay. Class 4 and class 5, there are so many questions. We have to stop in between. Class 9 and 11, no questions. You better chill out. Chill out. Okay, the boy there, yes.
What did you do after 12th? Did you give the JEE exam?
What exam?
Yeah, engineering exam.
Digital exam.
Yeah.
What is the digital exam?
Engineering.
IIT JEE. Okay. You were doing IIT, I think. You think you plan to go join IIT? If you get a chance.
I have in humanities.
Oh, okay. But your answers are very good. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. So so basically, when I was in school, your age, I did think of IIT, but as I was more into physics, I wanted to join the Punjab University Physics Honors. Yes. Okay, no questions? Yes, over there.
Okay, so what if you put the poisonous tree somewhere where no one goes? Isn't that the wisest of all?
Okay. Let's say, okay, the question is, what if you put the poisonous tree somewhere? Okay, let's say that the poisonous tree is there, and the government says that you're not allowed to cut any trees. Right? She got an answer. Okay. Okay, anyone else? Yes.
What is the meaning of happiness according to you?
Oh, this is good. What is the meaning of happiness? So basically, many people, okay, these are the things that you've learned. That you are now, say, at the right age. Happiness, many people, they don't want to go. They say, no, I don't want happiness. For them, happiness means like the pleasure, and they think that this is too gross. So happiness is actually there are two kinds of happiness. As Holy Dharma says, we have a physical happiness, we have mental happiness. For the physical happiness, we need, material progress. And for the mental happiness, we need emotional management. We need to learn how to manage emotions by removing our selfishness, reducing our selfishness, and by removing our ignorance. So to do these two things, to have the emotional happiness and the physical happiness by procuring material development. We require two things. Okay, any more questions? Over there. Or do I believe in faith? So in fact, I would say that the faith has many connotations. Blind faith, faith out of wisdom, And I don't believe in blind faith, I believe in faith out of wisdom. Faith means confidence, conviction. Faith means I have faith in humanity. I have faith in good leadership. But the leaders are very good. For example, like Shikshantar here, Vinodji, amazing, compassionate. Because of this, I can see the whole school is going in this direction. Because the young children, aged the class 4 and 5, what's the purpose of life? They all say compassion. This is amazing. This is where the leadership, I believe in leadership. I faith in leadership, good leadership. Okay, next question. Okay, anyone else? New hands? New hands?
Faith. I meant faith. F-A-E. F-A-T-E.
F-A? Faith.
Ah. Destiny.
Okay, faith, destiny, faith. Okay. So here, okay, let us, so I am in Shikshantar school. You're getting it? I'm in Shikshantar school. And this is so important for us, all the children, all the students, and including myself. All of us. It's so important to be realistic. You getting it? Oh, right? Your mom says that. What's your name? Bridget. Okay. Mom, your mom said, hey Bridget, study well. Hey, look, all the boys, listen. Bridget, study well. And don't go after the mobiles all the time, games all the time, and you keep doing the mobiles all the time, and finally your exam fails, right? And the mother said, I told you, you didn't study, oh mom, it's my fate. It's my fate. Mom, you also didn't pay, yes? Mom said yes, right? So this is a misconception of faith. Faith, there are two things. For example, we, in any way, as long as you're young, I was young like you once upon a time, and gradually it is our fate to become old. This is the fate. But whether you can become, you can make proud of Shikshantar or not, they say bring embarrassment to Shikshantar, it's not fate, it's in your hand. So therefore, don't say that everything is fate. Because you have the capacity to make the school proud of you. By doing saying that, oh no, I failed because of my faith. I have to drink alcohol because of my faith. This is excuse. So real understanding of faith is that you create your own faith. Create your own faith. You have the power to change the faith. Very good. Anyone else? Yes, dear.
How do you usually manage your emotions?
Say it again.
How do you manage your emotions?
There's my try my best. You say manage emotion, manage emotion is manage. The question is, how do you manage emotions? It's very simple. I told you, first you have to learn how to manage emotions. If you don't learn how to manage emotions, then it is groping in the dark. You getting it? So therefore, we have to learn how to manage emotions. How the emotions are rising, we have to learn that. And we come to know that emotions arise, the destructive emotions arise from ignorance and selfishness. So remove these two. And good emotions arise from compassion and wisdom. Cultivate these two. Okay, the girl over there.
How many languages do you speak?
Oh, don't worry too much about my language. My language is only Tibetan, English, and a little bit of broken Hindi. Next question. Over there. Okay. Any new hands? No, only few hands. Not much question. Yes, over there.
Isn't happiness a form of ignorance?
Happiness is not ignorance. Happiness is what we are seeking. Ignorance, what doesn't know the happiness, this is ignorance. Not knowing happiness is ignorance. not knowing how to get happiness is ignorance. And thinking that selfishness will give happiness, this is ignorance. Thinking that not studying will give happiness, this is ignorance. Thinking that only the mobile will give me happiness, this is ignorance. Next question. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, the boy over there, you have an extra question? Over there. Okay, that's strange. So, Shikshantar, is it true that, okay, okay, the boy, just wait. Okay, boys and girls, listen. Is it true that Shikshantar, when you are in an age, when you're class 4, 5, you're very active, and you grow older, you grow less active? Is it true? Okay, I'm joking. Okay, yes.
You answered that we have to keep ignorance and selfishness aside for happiness. But when you do something selfish, doesn't that lead to happiness?
Okay, so this is a very serious question. I'm very happy with these. So any questions, whatever question that you have, don't think that, okay, if I ask this question, it may, that he may not be happy, he may be angry. So, any questions you can ask. For me, I'll be very happy. At the same time, okay, this is just for information. Any question, particularly if you think that this question may offend a person, don't be scared. Ask these questions. It's so important. Particularly some challenging questions would be very, very important. Once when you get these questions, you have to keep thinking about these. So the question is, by being selfish, does it not lead us to happiness? You getting it? Okay. Let me give you one example. How selfishness destroys the happiness. Does not give rise to happiness. I'll give you one example. It was before you were born. Before you were born, in Delhi, one time I was reading newspaper in the office. In the newspaper it says that there's one boy who was just 23 years old. His motorbike was just hit by a bus. And this boy was so angry, and then he pulled the bus driver and he beat him to death. He beat the bus driver to death. He killed the bus driver. It's all out of selfishness. You getting it? So selfish that I don't care about your life. I care about my motorbike. It's just a scratch. You getting it? So what happened? Okay, the boy, listen. So what happened? So this boy went to prison and go to prison. So now this selfishness took him to prison. Give you a temporary gratification and lead you to lasting miseries in the prison. You getting it? So the mobiles after all game will give you temporary delight, temporary gratification, but long run misery. You getting it? Your parents will be very sad. You will not succeed in studies, and you will have to sit for what exam you know? What kind of exam? UPSC exam. You know that? UPSC exam. You're getting it with the mobile never sit how you do exam. So therefore, these will is all outcome of selfishness and ignorance. These two will eventually lead you to misery. You getting it? Okay, sir. The last question, the girl here. The last question. The girl, yes, over there.
Do you believe in karma?
Okay, karma. So again, this is a very good question. I'm so glad why this question brought. Don't think that karma is something like external thing or religious concept. No, karma means action. Karma simply means action. Karma is action. How many of you believe that if you study, your exam result will be better? If you don't study, exam result will be worse. Raise hand. How many believe in that? This is karma. You getting it? Karma, there's no special karma. Karma means action. Any action Good action that you put, result will be good. Bad action that you do, result will be bad. For example, like say, or the action, always also the game, the result is your failure. There is a karma, negative karma. And oh, the mobile, yes, my parents not so happy whenever I ask for the mobile. My teachers also not happy when I always go for game. Instead, okay, game is okay. I may go for like half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, fine. But I have to study more. So with this, again, you are creating a positive karma. This karma's result is that you pass the exam. Not only pass the exam, you really shine. You have a colorful result. Okay, good. I'm so glad that that's really very good today. I'm very impressed. But the answer coming from you, I'm very glad. And Vinodji, thank you so much. Many congratulations to you and to all your staff, the teachers, and the students. It's amazing. I feel appreciated. Yes.
I would like to thank you on behalf of class 9 and 10. Thank you, class 9 and 11, sorry. Thank you, Venerable Geshe Dorji Damdul. Thank you for this engaging session. Your teachings will definitely stay with us for the rest of our lives. I'd now like to invite Vinodji Didi to close the session.
So I will not close the session. Just a second. We are going to close the session actually with a beautiful song. Yes, by one of Geshe-la's students. We have Stanzing Jodom here. And she will close the session with a beautiful song. I just have one thing to say that several years ago, I don't know who told me this, Geshe-la, but somebody just told me that choose your guru wisely, for he or she will show you your mind. I don't know who told me this, but it has stayed with me. And it comes up again and again when I see my mind, see my own emotions, my own actions. And a lot of that for, I think, a lot of us here, the person responsible for us seeing our mind is really Geshe-la. So Geshe-la, thank you so much. Is not enough, it's a word I know. But wanted to share with you a little bit of Geshe-la. You know, when you get something meaningful, you want to share it with your friends. So I think that is what always is the, I think, motivation for inviting Geshe-la to Shikshantar, with your didis and bhaiyas, with all of you. And I think he's really given us a lot of food for thought and shown us our mind, in many ways, in many skillful ways. I know Geshe-la has a lot of skillful ways. And let's close with a beautiful song. And Geshe-la, can I offer you the khata before the song, because I wouldn't like to disturb the emotion after the song. So we, in Tibet, we offer a khata, that's our culture, a scarf. So I will, on behalf of all of us, I can see lots of thoughts floating around, lots of emotions. So on behalf of all of us and inviting Geshe-la to Shikshantar again, would you like to meet with Geshe-la again? Yes. Yeah? Not sure?
Yes,
They're a little scared, yeah. Good, Geshe-la.
Ask more questions.
Maybe they have more questions they would like to put to you.
I'm sure. Yes.
So maybe another session at some point. Who knows? Who knows? So we'll invite
Thank you. And Melody and all the school teachers, school children, school students from Tibet. On behalf of Tibet House, I'd like to offer these two books to the library. So this book is a most recent book of His Holiness, and this book is also a history written by His Holiness himself. This is extremely a very important book, and this is a book written by somebody else on His Holiness. So this will be for your library.
Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm Sandhya Chuzum, as she mentioned that I'm student of Geshe Dorji. So I will sing a song. I would like to dedicate this song to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. As we all know that he is embodied with the love and compassion. So His Holiness has been keen separating universal ethics harmony amongst us. So let us also inspire to be like him so that humanity can live in peace and harmony. So, and this song is a gratitude to him for his boundless peace and compassion. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Namo 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 Tumhe Namo Buddha Dalai Lama Ji. Namo 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 Tumhe Namo Buddha Dalai Lama Ji. Namo 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 Namo. करुणा और दया से भरपूर तन तुम्हारा मन तुम्हारा. करुणा और दया से भरपूर तन तुम्हारा मन तुम्हारा. अपना पराया कोई नहीं है सारा जग परिवार तुम्हारा. अपना पराया कोई नहीं है सारा जग परिवार तुम्हारा. ओ अवलोकित शुवारा हो तुम. अवलोकित शुवारा हो तुम उच्च दलाई लामा जी. नमो 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 तुम्हें नमो उच्च दलाई लामा जी. नमो 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 तुम्हें नमो उच्च दलाई लामा जी. नमो 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 नमो